One other thing that I did wanted to mention, and every situation is a little bit unique, when it comes to injuries. But Chris had showed me there's been some misreporting out there, and I just kind of want to clear these things up. But like I mentioned last week, Joey Porter had a non-football specific injury, and there's been some misreporting out there, and I don't understand how that happens, but it did. So I will get into the specifics of this one, so it clears it up. But Joey had an appendicitis, and that's what happened. Obviously, I wouldn't release any medical information without clearing it with the family first. But I don't like the fact that there's been some misreporting out there. I don't really understand how that happens, but it did, so I wanted to clear it up.
You mentioned Joey Porter Jr. Just with regard to his timeline, could he return for you this season?
Yes, but that's also why I don't like to get into what the specific injuries are, because then people pull up their medical books and research and how long will that guy be out. That's typically why I don't get into these types of things. But yeah, we're expecting him back.
Joey Porter, they is one of those corners that about whom people say, well, you can leave him alone and just let him lock down somebody, and then that frees you up defensively to do other things. So in his absence last week, and maybe to whatever extent he's going to be absent, do you have to do things differently? Do you have to that's all. Do you have to do things differently because of his absence?
No, and I think last week was a really good example of that. We played a team that has traditionally thrown the ball really well, explosive throws, high percentage throws. They've been really difficult to deal with, and obviously Joey gets a ton of credit, and he deserves that. But you look at how Kalen King has been playing. You look at how Johnny Dixon has been playing. Johnny may be one of the most improved guys in our entire program. You look at Daquan Hardy, and you look at Marquise Wilson. We feel like we got 5 corners that have played a lot of football for us. And played really well, and played really well. And then we got a young kid in Cam Miller who we're excited about, who's starting to come on for us and get more and more playing time. Driver's a guy that played on defense on Saturday. We're also playing him on offense. He has position flexibility, and we're excited about him. So yeah, I think to your point, we didn't change scheme or how we play on Saturday. We were able to do it with those guys and do it at a high level. Obviously, we're excited and hoping to get Joey back as soon as possible. But we were able to execute our defense at a very high level on Saturday against a really good team, with those corners that were available.